What's up, everybody? What's going on? Gray Man here with the Gray Exchange. How's everybody doing this evening? Let me kind of go backwards and see who's in chat and say hello to you folks. Ironically, I like to sit here if I get a few minutes before it starts and kind of watch you guys chat, and it's pretty cool. I like seeing that and watching you guys chat amongst each other. So let's say what's up to a few folks real quick. I say real quick, right? All right, Johnny Harper, Joe Morgan, OFC Nation, JT, Jeremy Taylor, Colleen Rich, Sweet Liberty. Yeah, Sweet Liberty, I set the for subscribers only. It kind of cuts out some of the stuff out of the, the chat and whatnot and all that jazz. Let me see here. Milo on the ready, Chief Prepper, NC Prepper 336, Rena LaRue. I'm going to see, make sure I said what's up to everybody. Gary Bird, Ashley, Sherry Leach. If I repeated anybody's name, I apologize. Zane, what is up, Za? Milkmaid, good to see you. Let me see here. Jan, always good to see you, Jan. Always good to see all my mods, Harvey and JT. Be Charming, what is up? Stay Survived, Flintstone Lover, a great name. Annie Bach, Garden State Gardener, Voodoo Queen, Ms. Me, making sure I didn't miss anybody up there. Wendy, did I say what's up, Wendy? Home 2C, Kelly DeBro, Pantry Mama, the Maverick Prepper, Jeremy Sullivan, and I think I got everybody up. Right, Be Charming, the humidity is up and nasty. Well, thank you all for joining me this evening on the Gray Exchange. So I don't know if you guys got the forethought of why I called this how much time do we have left? But before we get into the actual topic, I got a couple things. What's up, James Horton? S. Moore. Dr. D, first live. Everybody welcome Dr. D to the live stream. I met him over on Magic Prepper. So truly appreciate him coming over here. Let me see, Terry Very. Jan, that's hot, Jan. That is hot. Yeah, so today has been a really extremely busy day for myself. I had to do some lawn work. I had to do some gardening work and a lot of things going on and everything. You know what I mean? So I wanted to say thank you. I'm up to, this would be my 14th postcard from a subscriber, which is awesome. You guys know I am a huge fan of the subscriber sending me things. Let me go ahead and throw up the banner up there before I forget and switch that back to chat. What's up, Joni? Expected to announce Thursday. Yeah, I'm going to go through some of that stuff. But anyway, so Farmer Son Prepping, thank you so much for this postcard. If I can get it right. That is from Alabama. And that is from Farmer Son right there. I truly appreciate that, brother. And I did look up the light to see where you were located. I like the kind of like that hidden thing. I like when you guys get creative with these postcards, and I truly appreciate that, man. Oh, Gary, let me fix that for you. Bug Dude, what is up, brother? Let me see here. So let me put this with that. So I got 14 postcards so far. I think when I get about 20 or 25 of them, I'm going to buy the board, and then I'll start sharing with you guys and stuff like that. Another thing that I got in the mail today was my winnings from Northern Girl Hobbies. I don't think she's in chat. She might pop in here. Who knows what's going on? I appreciate that, Harvey, for throwing that up. So I won this knife from Northern Girl. It's a Sharps cutlery. I thought it was kind of cool. I'm waiting for the camera to focus, if it will even focus on that knife. Maybe it's too shiny. There we go. But I won that in Northern Girl Hobbies 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I thought that was kind of cool. So I appreciate that, Northern Girl. I guess I should put the knife back in its sheath the proper way. And Northern Girl, if you happen to watch this, Lady Gray wants this, so she may get that. Also, Northern Girl sent me some sweetgrass. From my understanding, I did some research on that. Canadian sweetgrass. I love the smell. It smells pretty good. I guess you can burn this. You can use this for a lot of different things. So thank you so much, Northern Girl Hobbies, for that. It does smell phenomenal. I've never smelled grass like this before. I think here in Florida, we don't have nothing like this. The only thing, Northern Girl, what I don't know you sent me is you sent me something in this little bag here. I don't know if it's seeds or not, Northern Girl. but if you can tell me what that is, or maybe it's the seeds for the grass. I don't know. Exactly, Be Charming. And D14 coming in with the super sticker. D14, you might win this super chat and super sticker of the month giveaway, man. You've been dropping those super stickers like crazy, man. What's up, Missy May say? Let me see. Ginger Ninja, Phoenix. Anybody who I miss anybody else that happened to drive in here? The Maverick Prepper. I think I got everybody up in here, right? All right. So we have 35 thumbs up and we got 68 in chat. We're doing okay. We're halfway there. Oh, I got you, Phoenix. Can be used to cleanse like sage. Yeah, Sherry Leach. I was reading about that. It's pretty intriguing. I love the smell of it, to be honest with you. I was pretty impressed. I've never smelled nothing like that before. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Yeah, right, Jeremy Sullivan. I thought that too. And Lady Grace asked me the same thing. She's like, do you think it's those? I'm like, no, I've seen those kind of seeds before. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. Thank you, Ginger. We got sawgrass. Yeah, right, Be Charming. Appreciate that, Harvey Black. What was else? I had something else in my mind that I wanted to say. Grass sniffing gray man, right? I love you guys. So, what else was I going to say is that, remember you guys know I did that video on the Sun Life food dehydrator, and I was going to do a review on it, and I've been using it a little bit. Right now I have some chives in it. I did some research on how to dehydrate chives. You can hang them and you can do other things with it, but I'm going to be honest with you folks. Zahn, hey, thanks so much for the super sticker. You're awesome, Zah. Truly appreciated. And I'm not a fan so far. Definitely, I'm probably not going to suggest you folks go out and buy this thing. They're probably going to be upset with me because, first of all, 95 degrees, it will not go to 95 degrees. The lowest it goes is 104 degrees. For the chives, I read everywhere I read said 6 hours at 95 degrees, slow and steady wins the race. I had them at 104 degrees for 5 hours and nothing. They still have some moisture to them. 6 hours. Then I raised the temperature just a little bit, and it's been in there for almost 8 hours, and to no avail. They are not where they need to be. Also, in the middle of this, my little Miss Gray came up to me and said, "What's that, Wink?" And I have cheap ones, Excalibur. Yeah, Patreon. I'm probably going to be investing into the Excalibur. Everybody said that's a solid brand to get. What's up? Not my home. It started making this weird, loud, whining sound, like the fan was making all kinds of noises. Like she came in, she was like, "Hey, Dad, is that thing going to blow up or something?" So I went and checked it out, knocked it around a little bit, and quieted it down. But still, not a fan. Not a fan. Just to be honest with you, folks. Yeah, Kelly, I was going to go that route. The reason I used the dehydrator is because I wanted to put it to some use. I wanted to start using it and seeing. So when I do this review, if I even do the review, God, man, just because I already got a bad taste in my mouth so far, it just hasn't worked well for me. Yeah, Milo, agreed. Yeah, Zah, I've heard about the Nesco Snack Master as well. Hey, Zah, I wanted to ask you a question if I can talk about the Discord thing. Nesco is good. Had mine for about 8 years and love it. So yeah, JT, I'm probably going to look what's most cost effective and stuff like that. I've heard the Excalibur and the Nesco. I've heard of both things. PCU version attached to my band. That'd be kind of cool, Chief. Do you have a channel, Chief Prepper? Because that'd be cool to see. Yeah, I'm always interested in some of you folks that are content creators that I may not know are content creators. Dried 90 to 105 degrees. Sounds like your machine is busted. I agree, Wink. I agree 100%. Every once in a while I check it. I even took all the other trays out, but that tray, it's a single tray with some chives on it. Man, I didn't bring my phone in here. I was going to show you. Matter of fact, I'll throw it on my my community tab probably tomorrow or something like that. I'll throw you some pictures of. I took some pictures of me doing the process. I didn't video it or nothing. Northern Girl Hobbies. I was just talking about you. I got your knife in the mail today, and I got your sweetgrass, which is awesome. I did some research on this as well. But Northern Girl, can you tell me what these are? I don't know what those are. I need to know a little bit about those. You left me a nice little note, but I didn't talk about what was inside the what kind of seeds those are. I thought it maybe had to do with the grass. Let me see here. And let me see if Za said anything. Well, someone was supposed to call me and didn't, pointing to the man in front of me of the red wall. Who is that? Is someone behind me, Za? Because I'll be honest with you, I've been really busy, more than I should be. And I've been trying to reach out to a few folks, but I thought since we have the welcome thing set up, I thought maybe we can start getting some folks in there and I can discuss what we're trying to do with the regions and stuff like that. So people can kind of get familiarized what our long-term goal is with the Discord. But it's up to you. It's up to you, Za. If you want me to keep it under wraps, I can. It's a sweeter grass seeds. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Make sure your dehydrator is, hold on, I just saw something. Make sure your dehydrator is far from the wall and has good airflow around it. That's more, that might be the problem. I have it, and I could drop the pictures tomorrow. I do have it close to the wall, so that could be an issue as well. Didn't know about that. Thank you so much, S-More, for that. And then, I thought about doing on the dash of my car, but I needed to try this dehydrator out. It's been sitting there, and I was going to get some frozen vegetables and do that. But since I had so many chives, I mean, it's just gone insane. My chives are just like 2.5 feet long, starting to fall over and whatnot. So I figured that here it is, Jenna, you can put in a tray. Liberty Off-Road, good. Spit it out, Gray. Liberty Off-Road, good evening to you as well. Gary Bird, thank you so much for the super chat. Olight is doing a huge sale for the next 10 days, up to 50% off, plus an extra 10 to 15% off when you set up a new account. Just got sweet pistol laser flashlight combo. Gary, I've been trying to reach out to Olight because I'm a fan of Olight, and I'm working with another content creator. I can't say his name. He's a larger channel, and we're just working on some things. And he is he has an affiliate with them, and I'm working on that. So because I love Olight, I know some people don't like it, but you know how it goes. All right, thanks, Za. Truly appreciate you. I just wanted your blessings. JT, thanks for the shout out. Dismiss and making the kitchen. That's cool, OFC Nation. Did you check out restaurant supply places? I've been researching it. I haven't had time. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I have not been doing a lot of things the last few days, and I'll get to that, and it has to do with time and also what's going on in the world today. Now, man, I'm getting behind in chat. Thank you, Harvey. Things won't dry properly. Thank you, S-More. Gets down to 95. Thank you, Milo. Let me see here. I'm trying to catch up to you guys real quick. What's up, Rip Curl? Good to see you, my friend. Northern Girl Hobbies, Shirley. So I had a question. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Northern Girl, go check her stuff out. You know what I mean? I tell everyone, take a chance. Go check out a channel and look at their content. If I recommend a channel, it's my recommendation on what I think. I think it's a good channel. They have great content. They're up and coming other YouTubers just like myself. I still consider myself a very small channel. But when some of the links drop in chat, check the channels out. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, then you move on, It doesn't hurt to at least give them a look, What's up, Thorhaven? What's up, Wild Nesting? Yeah, I'm just like Rudy. I like to say what's up to everybody. Za says, I spoke to NG and she agreed for her region in Canada, but yes, go for it. Call me maybe tomorrow if you can. Yeah, Za, I should have some time tomorrow. You could always call me too, Za, because sometimes I'll forget. I still haven't called, I was supposed to call Mark back, and I haven't called him back either. D14, going to talk about AP's morning vid. Which one? Because I've seen a couple of them. You talking about the one with the multiple platforms and stuff? What's up, Eric Johnson? It's GMO grass and seeds. Shows you how much I know. Oh, sort of asked Rip Curl if you could contact him. He said not yet. Hint, hint. Roger that. The Maverick Prepper, thanks so much for the super chat. I have about 20 videos online, but I post most of my recent prepping discoveries and tips in the live streams. Well, I appreciate that, Maverick Prepper. I'll go check out the channel as well. I always like to see other people's stuff because sometimes you guys have a better take than I do on certain things, so I learn from you guys as well. I think some of the smaller channels have some really valuable content and deserve a look. Jimmy Carr, what is up, brother? Let me see here. PSA, don't watch my channel with kids in the room. Right on, OFC. What's up, Liz? Hello. How are you doing? That's nice, Liz. I'm so glad you got your winnings from the last month's Super Chat of the Month giveaway. I'm finally, and that you like them. I always hope that whatever I give away on the monthly giveaways, that you guys like it. D14, I haven't seen that one. Radiation clouds. Interesting. Thank you, Harvey, for that. Could you explain why the elite kicked out the people of Fiji. D14, the elite are always going to do stuff that we will never comprehend. I can only speculate on some of the ideas and why they do some of the things that they do. Maybe they want the land. Maybe there's a reason why. Maybe it's a strategic aspect to it, but I 100% don't know. If I don't know, I'm going to tell you I don't know. Not going to ever feed you information I'm not familiar with. You see here. What's up, Jeep Girl? Good to see you. I love to see you, you members out there. So members in the chat, you're part of the Grey family or whatever tier that you're on. I think next Tuesday, I wanted to, matter of fact, talk about that. Next Tuesday, I plan to start doing the member-only live streams, probably Tuesday morning. Instead of, how I do my live stream in the evening, I think maybe Tuesday morning between 11 and 12. You guys are more than welcome to let me know what works for you. And just kind of, I know I asked a few questions in the last member live stream that we did. And you had said something about the aspect of you guys just kind of wanted to relax, sit back with Grey and just talk about things, nothing too crazy, nothing too fear mongering ish. So I think we'll go that route for now, and then we'll see how it evolves. Milo on the ready. Thank you so much for the super chat. What, we can just win stuff with this? Yes, Milo. You've been watching me for a long time, Milo. Every month, every time someone super chats or does a super sticker, every time, let's say you did it 5 times, Milo, you would have 5 different entries, and then I mix them into the bucket. Matter of fact, I have the bucket down here. I can't reach it. Whoops. And I give something good away. I give usually a decent prize away worth. I take from the super chats. I take a percentage of the super chats and invest them into the giveaway as well as back into the channel. Farmer Son Prepping, what's up, brother? I just showed your postcard that I got from you, so I truly appreciate that. That sucker is expensive, but looks badass. Land and hammer. Smash that thumbs up, y'all. Doc Mac, what is up? Good to see you, man. Joe Morgan says, please, no fear. The crazy people have turned everywhere fun into dumpster fires. I agree, brother. I agree. The most common email that I've been getting lately is, GreyMan, how long do we have? You know what I mean? And that is not an easy question to answer. Some people say, we have a couple of months. Some people say we have 6 months. Some people say we have longer. Us as content creators, all we can do is analyze what's in the media, material that we read, things that get linked to us, and kind of dive through that research and kind of give us an idea of what to expect in the coming days, months, and years, and so on and so forth. D14 says, no, I win from the volume, Milo. I have the high ground. Roger that, D14, and thank you again for the super chat, brother. What's up, Prepper 101? Always good to see you, brother. You bring that comic relief sometimes to the channel, which I truly enjoy. Rice until I'm 90. That's good, Northern Girl. Prepper G, Mid-Atlantic. What is up, brother? All right, so let's dive into a few things. I know you folks are trying to hear me. I should change my name to GreyMan, the Rambling Man. What's up, Angie? But I like I said, I appreciate all you guys in here. So I think I did all the pleasantries and whatnot. You know how we're always talking about shortages, right? A lot of folks have been talking on, food shortages, plastic shortages, and microchip shortages. One that was brought to my attention was quite concerning. There's a lot of you folks out there in chat that have no choice but to take medications, and you need them for your health, be it some sort of heart medication or whatever the medication may be. Thank you. Whatever that medication may be. And I wanted to share something with you folks. And I wanted you guys can, and I know what I'm about to say is probably people are like, I don't care what the FDA has to say, but the FDA has a thing where it's called drug shortages, which was concerning to me. Now, hopefully none of the medications, but I wanted to at least point you guys in a direction. If you guys were ever curious, if you're having trouble ever getting a hold of your medications, somewhere where you can go and find this information out for yourselves. Let me switch over to my share screen option here. So as you can see here, it's the FDA website. It's a government website, so take it with a grain of salt or however you want. But as you can see here, it states FDA drug shortages, which is quite concerning. This is a website you can go to. I'm pretty sure you can just Google it. But if you go through this list, it tells you all the different things that are in shortage, if it's still in shortage and resolved. But what is really concerning is there's 166 entries in there. But I wanted to share that with you because for you folks that might be on certain types of medications out there, you can kind of keep an eye out for some of this stuff. I don't know how pertinent it might be to everyone, but just wanted to share that information out there. Let me go back over here and go back to my chat. All right, let me close this out and go back to chat. All right, what did I miss? The control stuff is in shortage, often irrationally pain meds and put back for later. 102. Just backing up a little bit every night when I get off my bed. Right, Joe? Oh, love it, man. Love it. What's up, Stuart? Did I miss anybody? Anybody pop in? Independent Marine, what is up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. So for you guys that are wondering, I do have Chief, you're exactly right. Pinterest does have some good stuff on there with videos and stuff like that. What's up, Prepper Book Club? I was thinking of something I was going to say and now I forgot. Typical Grey, right? What's up, Gardner Josh? You doing all right, brother? I haven't seen you too much. I figure you're busy with your work and your garden and all that stuff like that. Dr. D, you're absolutely correct. There was a fire in the bear factory over there in Germany. An explosion or a fire. I don't know. If you guys notice, it's a consistent thing out in the media. Every time we turn around, there's an explosion. There's a fire. There's some sort of natural disaster. Look at China. And I know some of you guys, well, who cares about China, right? Well, China is a major shipping distributor for a lot of goods around the world. They got the 1-2 punch just recently. And some of it is they're used to it, but they've had the floods, the typhoons, and a massive dust storm that engulfed one of their cities not too long ago as well. A few days ago, I think it was Sunday. They're getting hit left and right. Now, here in the U.S. side of things, the drought is increasing and getting worse, as they call it, the mega drought. Is getting worse and worse and worse as well. So everything that has to do with the supply chain and food and goods and stuff like that are getting scarce. And that's what I mean. How much time do we have to prep items? How much time? If you guys haven't prepped already, please, I hope you're out there grabbing a few things every time you get a chance to. I do when I go to the store because I've been watching in chat and you guys talk and you guys have been always sharing the information of where you're seeing shortages at and stuff like that. And some people don't believe in these shortages still to this day when I have conversations. And I've tried to explain them so many times. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not trying to make anybody panic. I just want people to be prepared. Jill Morgan's grabbing my attention. I think these things have been happening, but getting more airtime now. Everyone home like the election. Roger that, brother. And then D14 grabbed my attention. Powdered milk is already up to $1.50 in my area. Matter of fact, D14, I got something to show you here. Let me see. That is NC Prepper 336. Thank you so much for the super sticker, brother. Truly appreciate it. Carpenter Self-Reliance, what is up? And I agree, brother. Those are not ready. And the thing is that's excuse me. That's my main concern is those folks that are not ready. Because if things go really sideways and they're not ready, where do you think they're going to start searching? Who do you think they're going to bother? Besides going to, besides going to the government, who that's all they want to do. If the government's giving you anything, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Matter of fact, here, I'll pull this up here. How many of you guys eat hamburgers? Meat. How many meat eaters do I have in chat, right? How many meat eaters do I have in chat? Check this out real quick. You'll get a kick out of this. I thought it was a joke, to be honest with you, at first, but if you look here, it says Manhattan named John Striatis. According to Striatis, rising costs and rising wages will mean, God, let me take another cup of coffee before I can't read, because I can't read. Rising wages will mean that consumers will have to pay more for their meals. In fact, he is warning that New Yorkers could end up paying $40 to $50 for a hamburger. And you think, I'm not kidding, $40 to $50 for a hamburger. And then in some tourist traps, prices for burgers are already completely insane. For example, one Los Angeles restaurant is now selling burgers that cost $100. But anyways, and I'm pretty sure that's some sort of crazy burger, but you guys get what I'm saying. In regards to the burgers, I wanted to share that because I thought it was pretty interesting about the burgers. A lot of the, they're trying to, they're trying to get everybody to stop eating meat, right? It's destroying the world. It's destroying our environment. And you guys know I'm kidding with that. Veg food for my dad. Let me see. Been at the hospital with a few blood clots. What's up, Cat Lady Prepper? Well, we'll put some prayers out there for you. JH556, what is up, Tara? What is up? Where's the beef exactly? You guys remember that commercial? Where's the beef? That little old lady, that was great. $13 for a burger at Six Flags. Yeah. Well, Gary, it'll probably even go up more than that here in the thing. So I guess let's get more on topic of so the general consensus about how much time do we have to prep? How much time do we have for things to go really south? My main concern is what's in the near future. Some people have said, my main concern is what's going to happen in the fall. Come here October-ish, maybe November, October, November, in the fall. If you guys have already seen what's transpiring all over the place, what is transpiring all over the place? Reissuance of mandates, reissuance of the face coverings. I think even what was it? Is it California? They're on the border of lockdowns. So it's like it's coming. It's slowly building up. And I say by fall, when flu season hits, all hell's going to break loose. Between the flu and all these other variants that are floating out there that everybody's talking about, it's probably going to be a nightmare. Now, for all I know, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. But who knows? Who knows where it's going to go and how it's going to be portrayed in the media? Because everything for the last year and a half has been extremely politicized. So we get half truths, if anything. Mostly we get lied to. We get flip-flopping stories from people like Fauci who can't make up their mind. We get flip-flopping stories from the WHO, flip-flopping stories from CDC. People are so confused at this point now, they don't know what to do. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. These people in power, that appease, they're the ones that speak to the sheep, the majority of the population out there. You know what I mean? As preppers and people in the preparedness community, there's probably a small percentage of us. We are not a large, a large percentage of the population. There we go. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Most people move through life with blinders on their face and have no clue what's going on. They get little tidbits and headlines, maybe when they're on their way to work, or they read something or something like that, and they just take that headline and run with it, but they don't pay attention. They do not pay attention at all. Right, Northern Girl? I agree. And Wink, you're absolutely right. Everything is being manipulated. I guess I got some articles I wanted to go through. I know some people have asked me about the UK's new aircraft carrier that's down there that just moved into the South China Sea. So that's creating some tensions down there and down there in that area. So I have read that material. I don't know if you guys have seen that as well. And another thing that bothered me that I saw on the news today, well, not necessarily an article that I read. D14, thank you so much for the super chat. Largest IQ test conducted in history. I agree, man. I agree. They figure if they can push this stuff on people, it drives me insane. And I know it drives you guys insane now. We've been dealing with this for over a year and a half and longer. It's going to be longer. I think they're going to try to make it, as they call it, the new norm, where that you're always going to be wearing some sort of face covering or something like that. And we'll get more into it. But I just saw North Korea and South Korea are trying to recover a trust factor with each other and potential support for number 46. So that's a little bit of a scary thing when you have places like that, kind of like starting to mesh. It's just very concerning. because then, like you guys said, it's not just the narrative in the U.S., it's all over the globe. You know, it's beyond our borders. So everybody's kind of pushing for that. Everybody on that mindset of this new, like you guys have said it, you know, the 2030. You guys know all the terminology, all the things that are happening in the world today, and all the governments that are behind it, the elite, as you like to say. And surprisingly enough, let me see here. Let me see if I can find out. I wanted to show you this because we're talking about the whole mask thing here. I'm sorry I can't see chat when I'm kind of rambling on and showing a little stuff here and there, but I'll get back to it. But in this article here, what I don't understand, it says the mandate issued to California County where 9 out of 10 got the jab. So why did they issue a mandate for a county that is 90% jabbed up? You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Quite concerning. Let me see what other article that I have up here. Maybe you can go through some of these articles here. This was quite concerning. FDA asked Pfizer and Moderna to include more children in the trials. To me, I don't know who throws their children to the wolves like that. But I, not in a million years, would ever put my child in that kind of situation. I just don't get it. But quite concerning. Oh, Sherry Leach, thank you so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate that. Let me see, sisters, how are you? Just want to make sure. JH556, I agree. That's how the more they divide us, by labeling us different things. You know, you have the right, you have the left, then you have what is it called? You know, some people, everyone's, if you believe in the freedoms of this country, you're racist. And then you have the others on the other side. You have the divisiveness of what they're trying to push politically to divide we the people when it comes to this stuff like that. And like you said, the vaccinated and unvaccinated is definitely another thing that they're going after. Let me stop sharing this for a second and kind of go back to chat real quick and back up a little bit here, see if I missed anything. Let me see here. Tobacco is a great prep. Oh, Gary Bird, you just made me think about something. I got you, Milo. Oh, man. Sometimes, you know, it's people don't even know who you are anymore. And I think that also has to do with crime. If you watch everybody that's committing these crimes in some of these major cities, they're all wearing masks. I'm not saying that's a coincidence, but to me, I noticed that. 9 out of 10 to be easy. Agreed. T-Bolt, what is up, brother? Thanks for the super sticker, brother. Always appreciate you, man. Hope your day is doing well, man. You should be off work, right, brother? Or leaving there here soon. Dr. D, I agree. Lots of division. Let me see here. Sorry, something popped up on my screen here. I like that wink. D14, yeah, correction. Giving the children to the shepherd. Roger that. East Tennessee Preparedness. What is up, brother? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Wow, we have 140 people in here. That's pretty awesome. If you guys don't mind giving a thumbs up, I truly appreciate that. You're home? That's awesome, T-Bolt. East Tennessee Preparedness. All right, so let me get rid of some of the stuff that I have, some of these other articles that I wanted to push. So a lot of you guys have asked me about this stuff too. Since we're on the topic of the jab, you know what I mean? I try to be somewhat careful what I say. And then we're also going to dive into the Discord thing here soon. It's that simple. Thank you, B, for that. Let me go ahead and bring this up. So the current administration has weaponized the DOJ. You know, if you look at what the DOJ is doing to Georgia and to some of the other states, it's quite disturbing. But also being that the DOJ is doing its, you know, where to go. Sorry. Let me pull this up for you folks in chat real quick. If you look here, it says Department of Justice declares that the mandates are legal. The jab is legal to mandate it. Federal law doesn't forbid public agencies, private businesses from requiring is from his employees. So the government is not going to say, oh, well, we're going to push it on them. We'll get all the employers, we'll get all agencies and businesses and cruise ships and theme parks and everything else to be a part of this. You have to get it. You have to get it in order to do this. And it's, to me, the DOJ. Oh man, I got to watch what I say, folks. But it's the strong arm of number 46. He's using them to push things and attack. And like I said, attack. I wish I had the article that I wanted to show you in regards to what he's trying to do. The DOJ is trying to do to Georgia and their investigative issues. Let me see here. Let me move on forward. There's a touchy subject I wanted to talk about as well. Roger that, Don. Let me go back here and see if I missed anything. T-Bold, if you need help, some help with Discord, I'm help. Roger that, brother. I got you, Wink. Let me see here. Remove from YouTube for telling the truth about. Yeah, I hear you, cat lady. A lot of people have been smacked lately, and I hope that doesn't happen to me. I do have a backup channel. I've never used it. I do play with it a little bit, and plus I back up every single one of my videos. I watched Jason's or Angry Prepper's video on having alternate forms of media. A lot of people have told me that I should upload to BitChute. I do own the rights, the GreyMan Prepping BitChute, and I'm MeWe's, and I'm also on Getter now. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Getter, the GETTR. I'm on there now. You can find me on there as well. And like I said, on Discord. So, well, let me go here. Let me finish up. Operation Dark Winter is coming up in the next few months. Roger that, D14. And if you guys don't know what Dark Winter is, take a look at it and do some research. I should do a video on it. Tara agreed. I was so happy to get the elderberries to get the elderberry syrup, and it's derived here locally. And like I said, I'm building relationships with those folks. My goal in life, when I meet good people, is to build relationships with them, working relationships with them. Because if anything ever goes sideways, I still have access to this farmer, that farmer, myself. We all can trade and work with each other. And I tell them my views and I kind of feel them out and then build that relationship from there. Agreed, Dub Jacobs. I agree. He does have a bone to pick with the Republicans. Republicans are being hit left and right. That being said, a lot of people are hoping, exactly, Gary, you're right, in regards to prepping for your pets and stuff like that. Right, Joe? Well, Lady Grey tells me that I have a really good personality, and my business partner says that's what he loves about me as well. I don't know. I don't like to toot my own horn. I like to conversate. I feel that I'm educated enough to hold a conversation with just about anybody. So I try to enjoy myself. What's up, Hellcats? I have been posting a couple posts on Getter. So I'm starting to probably get some folks over from Getter checking out the YouTube channel. So I think that's cool. A lot of conservatives over there on Getter. But I will talk more about that as I get it. I'll kind of show you. Matter of fact, I can kind of probably let me see if I can pull up my Getter account while I'm online here. Kind of give you guys a feel for what it is. Some of you guys may even already know, but I'll pull up my account just so you guys can see it. So if you guys go to look for me, this is what you'll be looking for. I figure it's just another way to have more freedom to speak about whatever you want. And I'm going to probably use this a little bit more often to kind of speak to be able to have that freedom to say whatever the heck you want us to talk about. Let me see here. Why is it flickering? I'm going to reset that real quick. There we go. So this is my Getter page here. It looks just like all my other stuff and all my other social media. It's starting to grow here, but you can see it's a link to my, my channel and stuff like that. I haven't posted too much yet, but like I said, having multiple platforms, I'm going to be growing that as well. So we'll see what goes on with the Getter thing. But like I said, there's a lot of great information on there, and people can speak how they want. I'm trying to get my mouse back over here to where I need it. Sorry, I missed chat while I was trying to do this stuff. I do apologize. What's up, Cherokee Survival? Let me see here. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'll puck better. David Jacobs and differences of Republicans and there's one kiss. Yeah, Roger that. Hoot Owl, good to see you. Let me see here. Eric, good to see you. Cannonball Sam, what is up? Van Life with Gina, welcome. Hey, how you doing, Van Life with Gina? Gina, I hope you're doing well. I do like to watch your videos. I need to comment more so you know I exist still. But thank you so much for the super sticker, Gina. Truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's also important to stand up for what you believe in and fight for your rights too. I agree, Joe. I agree. Sheila, I am on Rumble. The reason I stopped on Rumble is because it seems like they would not push my videos for nothing. Everything, if you use my name, my spelling, I know there's a clone of me out there, but you know who the difference is. You guys are my subscribers who've been watching me for quite some time will know the difference between that gray man and this gray man. But everything is with my logo, and the way my name is spelt. I'm on a lot of, like I said, I know, and there's some platforms that you guys may hate that I'm on, but it helps get the channel out there. I'm on Twitter, MeWe, Rumble, Patreon, Getter, Discord, and I need to talk about the Discord here soon enough. Instagram. I'm on a bunch of them. I have backup channels, all kinds of stuff everywhere, just to try to keep the message going. Let me see here. Let me see. What did I miss? Eric Johnson. Ark Wildman. What is up, Ark? Good to see you. Yeah, Northern Girl. That's why I don't like to mention it because I don't want to, I don't know. I'm a drama free kind of person. But some people would consider it that. But yeah, I know it's his other channel. I did the research and I got email after email after email in regards to it. And I followed him and said people can do whatever they want on YouTube. Matter of fact, my image is in the process of being trademarked, which I thought was kind of cool. And I also plan on building a website. What's up, Sarah Goldie? Anyways, folks, so let me touch on the Discord thing and explain what we're trying to do on Discord. Zane is my administrator on Discord. She is helping me run this show. We're trying to do a little bit different with the Discord channel. If you guys are interested in the Discord, I have the link down below in the description. If you use that platform, I'm new to it as well. That's why I have Za helping me out with that. But if you notice when you go to the Discord, you're going to see there's regions, and regions, what I mean, let's say the southeast region of the United States, northeast. We get regions, West Coast regions. We get regions outside of the U.S., Canada, the U.K., Sweden, and we're going to try to vet some folks to be the moderator of that channel of that region. And all it is a region for you folks to communicate when something happens. So say if I'm in Florida or I'm in Georgia and we're trying to, and something's happening in that region, we can talk amongst ourselves without having all the other clutter from all over the US or all over the world. So they're region specific, if I say that right. And if you go in there, you'll see how it's kind of broken down. I need to get more active in there and learn it myself, but Za's helping me tremendously. Thank you so much, Za, for that. But if you have questions, Za will usually can be in there to answer. A lot of folks I've seen Dragon in there, Joe's in there. I've seen a bunch of folks in there, but down in the description is the link. It'll take you to the welcome page. And then if you want to, you can add yourself to, to one of the region chats and stuff like that. And we're slowly getting people to help moderate that as well. Yeah, agree, Jeremy Taylor. That's my vision behind it is, a place that people where, let's say a group of people live in that area, they can communicate with if they see food shortages, fuel shortages, let's say there's riots, some sort of, civil unrest or whatever's going on in the area, they can communicate with each other in that region where it's only affecting them versus, everybody say, okay, if someone's from California and they're saying something, it might not pertain to someone who's living in Georgia or North Carolina or something like that. So we're trying to make it more regional. And I think if we can build on that, I think it'll be something really nice to have. Thank you, Harvey Black. We really should talk about Discord because Marfugal had a great one, just like you talking, and they removed it. Rip, I hear you. There's a risk with everything, unfortunately, and it sucks. And it sucks that that's what I'm doing. So on any platform, other than there's a few free platforms, not very many at all. Hopefully Getter will continue to be a free platform where you can voice your opinion on whatever you want to say. Now, of course, there's a limitation to almost anything, but people who go down these rabbit holes and say certain things, certain keywords, will trigger people to look at things in a different manner and, of course, report. There's always the trolls that are going to report things. So we're going to try to moderate it the best we can. All we can do is give it a chance, Rip. That's all we can really do, man. That's all we can really do. And go from there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to develop options for people to communicate outside of just when I do my lives and we're talking here in chat. You know, and, you know, the YouTube videos that we put out as content creators. You know, some people don't like Twitter. Some people don't have Twitter. Some people don't have Facebook. So I'm trying to find a little spot where everybody can kind of hang out and stuff like that. And just kind of, you know, talk about some of the things that are going on in their areas. And I see there's a few of you guys already popping in because I'm getting notifications. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. What's up, Green Thumb? Van Life with Gina, thank you so much for the super sticker. You know you got to do that. You did it once already. But I appreciate the super sticker. But Green Thumb, I haven't seen you in a while. You doing all right, brother? I keep tabs on you folks. Yes, I do, because I'm always worried about something's happening to someone out in the community. So I always try to keep an eye out for folks. Yeah, agreed, Rip. You can reach out to me. You have my number, Rip, still, I think, and you probably still have my email as well. Freaky Geek. I am banned from Twitter due to spelling names wrong or looking up names also. Yeah, who knows, Freaky. I'm surprised I haven't got smacked on there. Maybe I'm just too small. I don't have enough followers. No, maybe the trolls haven't found me on there or not. Who knows? Who knows? I usually just repost stuff, you know, my videos. I'm trying to get more attention to the channel so that the channel grows and people get the message. I always like to use the analogy that I like to lay a seed with folks, like the prepping seed or the preparedness seed, so that when I lay that seed and give them information, that they find value in that, and that evolves into a little plant that eventually evolves into a tree and spreads out amongst the rest of the community, and they share it with other folks in the realm of things. I appreciate that, Cherokee. Something that I talked about this a while ago. There was a school in New York doing stuff that I wasn't a fan of, and I hope by me bringing up this article, I don't alienate anybody. But I just wanted to show it to you because I'm worried about our children and the indoctrination of our children, specifically in the school systems and what's being taught. Luckily, there's a lot of states that have moved past the whole CRC thing is. East Tennessee Preparedness, thank you for the super chat. Sorry I missed a lot of live stream these days. 12-hour swing shifts limits me. Appreciate and love your channel. Thank you so much, brother. Truly appreciate that. And that I had that issue as well, folks. You know, maintaining the YouTube channel 5 days a week, and then Discords and all the other social media platforms, and also watching content, having a full-time job, or I have a full-time job and a part-time job as well as YouTube. Doing my gardening, learning new skills like canning and dehydrating and stuff like that. It consumes a lot of time. But no matter what, I'm always going to try to maintain my presence here on YouTube 5 days a week because I love interacting with you folks because you guys are phenomenal. And you bring this light to my life that I enjoy. It lets me know, I think Prepper 101 said it lets us all know that we are not alone in this fight, as well as it lets us know that we are just not some crazy hoarders, because there is a massive difference between hoarders and preppers. I was going to do a video on that, but there's been so many other videos done on it. I just kind of didn't want to, I figured I'd let it ride. But a lot of you folks know we are more organized on the way we do things. We're more cleaner and things like that. And everything that we do hoard, if you want to call it hoarding or being prepared, is stuff that we use. It's not random trinkets and stuff that just disappears and goes nowhere. If you get what I'm saying, hoarders are way different than preppers. And I went off on a tangent there, but I was talking about the children. Homestead Oz, what is up? Good to see you. Milo on the ready. Is the red tide that hit Florida affecting where you live? Milo, no. It's a little bit further down south from my understanding. It hasn't hit. I'm used to that in Florida. It comes and goes. Every once in a while we get it, but it is not affecting me personally. Thank you so much for your concern. Tiger 454, I saw you pop in here too. Let me see. I'm Dr. D. I know every generation probably feels it might experience the end of the world events and doesn't look great on the horizon right now. I agree, Dr. D. And that's what the thing is. Okay, guys. I don't ever, if I ever get that way, please call me out on it. I don't ever want to be some sort of crazy fear-mongering prepper channel that's gonna. And I don't want to. I don't want to say that. I don't care what people do on their channel, but I don't want to scare people. I don't want to freak people out. I just want to pass information along. because I've seen some things out there that have shocked me. You got to get this. You got to get this now. The end of the world is tomorrow. I don't like that approach. I hope folks that just whatever they can get things for themselves and their family, they do. Some people have more finances than others, so they have to get it in a slower fashion. I don't know. I just don't ever want to see myself go in that direction. D4. So D14. I see what you're talking about there. I appreciate that, Green Thumb Prepper, as well. Thank you so much. What was I going to talk about? But what I foresee in the future is a lot of things happening with our government. A lot of people are hoping that we're going to get a reprieve, in the primaries that are coming up. But if you've watched, if you see the big push by, Washington and the political party that's running it, they're trying to sway the voting system so far to their favor. It's a scary thought to the aspect that we may not ever get a voice back in there. So I don't really know. Some people will say politicians are politicians, which I agree. There's greed and money and power. And sometimes they have initial, when they first get into politics, they have this vision and they want to change things and they want to help their constituents. And then they get up there and they get blinded by money and power. And then we have, what we have today. That's what I'm saying, Joe. You're kind of take the words right out of my mouth. Right, Rip? I think someone had left a chat like, hey, isn't there an asteroid that's supposed to hit in August? And I'm like, there's asteroids always hurtling towards the Earth. Most of them don't hit the Earth. And if an asteroid ever did come, a large enough asteroid did come, I'm pretty sure there's nowhere that you can truly hide. You know what I mean? It would be what is it called? An extinction event. There are certain things that we can survive. Of course, like CMEs and grid downs. Of course, lots and lots of people would lose their lives, but there's stuff that you can survive and stuff that you cannot. So I would never be on here and be like, if there was one coming, I would be on YouTube as long as I could, to spend my last days with you folks, you know what I mean? And my family. But, other than that, there's not much you can do, I don't know. At least that's my opinion on it, to be honest with you. Yeah. Moon sprouts. I saw that too. It was pretty cool. There was another one in Idaho. There was another one too. I watched a video on that, but things are always falling in our atmosphere. Sometimes you guys watch the meteorites that come there, every year you see the shooting stars, you go out there and you spend time with the family and you roast some marshmallows and you watch the shooting stars when those things happen. But I try not to focus my life on if a meteor is coming. I try to just do everything I can to be prepared in the aspect of, natural disasters and things that I can somewhat control in my life. A CME is a coronal mass ejection, Boston Rocks 76. If you really want to, it's an ejection from the sun. And basically if there's a large enough ejection, like in the Carrington event, it can short circuit our grid. But the person that could better answer you that is Dr. Arthur T. Bradley. I did an interview about 4 weeks back on a Tuesday. If you look at my videos, he breaks down CMEs and EMPs. He breaks it down really well. He's a NASA scientist, and he's one of the foremost leaders in the United States on that topic. So there was a lot of great information in there. Right, Joe? Yeah, Dr. D. I would. Yeah, you're right. They do sell them for good money. Wasn't there a movie or something like that on that, or a comedy? Good night, Green Thumb Peppers. Thanks for swinging through, brother. I appreciate that, Dr. D, for taking a look at that. I try to tell everybody, that anybody who's interested in CMEs and EMPs, to go watch that video. It's super informative. Super informative. Speaking about interviews, I got some really cool stuff coming. I just can't say nothing yet until we lock it in. I got some larger channels that I'm working on. I also have, I don't know how many of you guys, I'm not going to say who it is until it happens, but I can give you a hint. I've been talking to someone who's been on the TV show Alone. And the reason I've been reaching out to these folks and trying to build some relationships with them and have them on the channel is because what they experienced on that TV show is truly intriguing. The mental fortitude that you must have to get through that. Besides, hunting for food and the survivability, but being alone out there by yourself for long periods of time, the mental aspect. So I've been talking to a couple of people, and hopefully we'll work it out and we'll have them on the show. So I think that'd be something cool for us to look forward to, as well as the other channels. I've also reached out to some experts that are experts in the solar minimum aspect of things and weather patterns and what's going on in the magnetic field of things with the Earth. So I'm trying to get some scientists and some I'm trying to pull people from all different walks of life into the channel and interview them. I can't say, Farmer Son. I can't say who it'll be. It'll be a surprise. Yeah, Roland was great too. Yeah, there's a lot of good folks on there. Joe, yeah, man, there's some good people in there. My first live chat here. But anyways, where are we at? We're almost to an hour. I've been just rambling on, folks. I guess I should let me go through. Let me just run through these last few articles that I have up for you folks real quick. I know it's kind of throwing a lot of material at you at one time, but just these things that I just happened to find out that I was just like, let me share them with the folks this evening. What's up, Nomad Prepper? That's awesome, Nomad. Romans 12:18. What is up? All right, so let me go back to sharing my screen real quick. But this is what I'm talking about. When I was talking about the whole children thing, hopefully I don't offend anybody with this kind of material, but I just wanted to show it, just because it's wondering. We've seen it happen over in New York. I discussed it on the Sunday Shift Report, some things that are going on and teachings that they're teaching our young kids in school. But this right here kind of worries me as well. It says the UN developed sex education curriculum sexualizes children. Advocates warn. It says a sex education curriculum promotes transgender ideology, homosexuality, and sexual disinhibition among children is being taught in American classrooms. Two pro-family advocates warned in an interview with NTD's The Nation Speaks. You guys can see, if you go to the Epoch Times, you can read this article in its entirety. But just be aware that some of this stuff is in our school systems, especially if you live in places like New York, California, Chicago. If you live in more of the hardcore blue states, keep an eye on your kids, man. If they have to go to public school, because I know everybody can't homeschool, everybody can't, watch everything the children do, but just keep an eye out. Just because I think when they're at a young age, they're super impressionable. And I think they're still developing, and you shouldn't be forcing anything upon these kids. Now, down the road, if they decide to be whatever they want, then that's their choice. You know what I mean? This is America's land of the free. So I'm not going to knock anybody for going whatever do they want to do. So here in Florida, I wanted to say DeSantis, of course, which is a phenomenal governor. It says he's talking about the mandates. So here locally in the state of Florida, unless you're in a blue county, you probably won't have to worry about the face coverings for your children. You guys, the CDC has been pushing stuff. Also, another one was the St. Louis municipalities refused to enforce the mandates as well. And I think I already touched on this. Well, as you can see, the CDC, of course, is now changing their tune in regards to that the people that have been jabbed should wear their masks indoors in some areas. But those are the last few articles. I just wanted to run through those real quick because I had those kind of, meandering and stuff like that. Yeah, D14, exactly. A lot of you folks are probably familiar with Agenda 2030. If you haven't, Google Agenda 2030, and it'll get you pointed down the right direction. A lot of folks have talked about it. If you look at 2030, if we're in 2021, we're halfway through 2021. 2030 is not far. And my main concern with it is it's not about me. I'm prepared. I'm educated. I know what I know, but I'm worried about the next generations and what's going to transpire. Wink, you're exactly right, and that's one of the people I've been talking with. There's a lot of folks on that channel, Wink. There's a group of them. I have one of their apps on my phone that I use to maintain and watch coronal mass ejections and solar radiation and all kinds of stuff like that. Phenomenal channel. Let me see here at 2 a.m. the last call everyone should wear it. Right, Prepper 101. See, and I love your sense of humor. And that's what I think, folks. We have to have some sort of form of sense of humor, and certain things still. We got to keep upbeat. We don't want our children to see us worried, concerned, freaking out. We need to be that rock for our family members and for our kids, because they look up to us. They depend on us. And some of the other folks in your family may also depend on you for that moral support. So try to be that if you can. If you're that person, try to be that strong person in the family, and do what you can. I'm going to be dropping some videos in regards to things that you can prep for children. I think I've done some already in the past, but I've been researching more material, because I think it's one of the things that you don't see too much, a lot of on channels, things about, children in different ways that you have to prep for them versus just prepping us for as adults. Because just imagine you have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and you had to bug out. Scary thought. So you got to kind of ease them into it, but I'll do something more about it down the road. I told Lady Grey I wouldn't be going too long tonight. You know what I mean? I will be staying within an hour or so. She needs more help in the garden. Yes, we're still in the garden at whatever time it is, 10 and 11 o'clock at night. It is. We stay up late sometimes trying to get things done because we're very limited on time. D14, thank you so much for this super chat. I was 7. Then they started changing it from figure out disputes on your own before going to the teacher to go straight to the teacher. That was 18 years ago. Dependency has been ingrained. I know, and I agree. We can get into that rabbit hole because it's even being pushed in our military. When I was in the military, there was no, I'm having a bad day. Can I go sit out kind of thing like that? There was none of that. I don't even want to get into it, man. Wages World. I'll have to check that out. Sounds interesting. Prepper 101. Jeez. Oh, man. Do you guys have any last questions or anything that you wanted to ask me before I wrap this up? Hey, Harvey Black, I was on with Josh Graybeard and Dustin and some other folks on a small, quick live stream. I wasn't on with them, but we were conversating. It was cool to hear him mention my name. It was on an Instagram Live, which I truly thought was awesome. Oh, thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. So a company has reached out to me. We'll do Nomad. We'll work something out. A company has reached out to me. What would you guys think if there was a product that contained nicotine? You guys, a lot of you guys see me use the e-liquid products. Some people don't like that. Cigarettes only have so much of a lifespan. But what if I could show you something? And I'm going to do a video on this. They've reached out to me and they want to do something with me. If I could show you a nicotine product, a nicotine product that has a shelf life about 15 years. They say 10, but it goes about 15 years. But we'll just say 10 to be on the safe side. I have all the bullet points on it. Something I want to share with you. They want to work with me as an affiliate program. So I want to show you guys that and see what you guys think, because anything that has a longer shelf life, I think is more beneficial, especially to people that smoke or use some sort of form of nicotine in their preps, or even as trade. So I want to share that with you folks when I get a chance. B3 Outdoors, yes, I got 5 pages of notes. I just want to make sure that I'm accurate and do it correctly, because I've seen some other people do certain similar things like that, but they've missed some key components to it. Milo on the ready. Thank you for the super chat, or worse, prepping for the step kids 30 plus that think that life is going to go on as no. I hear you, Milo. I do. Great show, great man. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, right, T-Bolt. Yeah, Za, and we can talk about it too. I can let you know in there. Show us the nicotine. Roger that. So I think it just might be beneficial. They are sealed in like a Mylar packaging and a lot of different. It's just intriguing. I don't want to let the cat out the bag yet, but I will do a video on that. And they're affordable. And like I said, they have a super long shelf life compared to your normal traditional tobacco products. He has been cleared by all kinds of things. He is, not that anybody cares, but he has jumped through the hoops for the FDA to get all of his certifications and patches or whatever you want to call it. You're supposed to get through. Yeah, and it won't be a video for everybody. It'll be more of a video of just. But the thing is, even if you're not into nicotine, if you don't use nicotine, having these products may benefit you as a trade item. People need their nicotine, their alcohol, their caffeine, and so on and so forth. Some people, when it comes to a shift event, imagine you're a coffee drinker and things go sideways and you don't have coffee for 3 or 4 months. And then someone has coffee who wants something nicotine based, and they have the coffee and they trade it for the coffee, and to have that brewed coffee after not having it for months and months, not even maybe years, how that would taste. It'd be like, I know how it'd be for me personally. I know how. Oh, Jeff, I'm going to take a picture and send it to you, Jeff. Remember you talked to me about those watermelon seeds that I kind of just threw in the ground from the plant? They're growing. I got 6 sprouts the other day, Jeff. There you go, Za. Exactly. Good, great word to use. Johnny feels while I'm running. Oh no, out of coffee. Yeah, like I said, I'm a coffee drinker. Some people aren't. Some people drink tea or nothing, but still it's caffeine based. We all drink something. Water, of course, is going to be your key thing. But yeah, Jeff, I was shocked too. I was shocked at the seeds. I went back and they're about 3 inches tall. There's about 5 of them growing. 5 of them growing. So I was kind of shocked that it worked. That's what's great about experimenting in the gardening realm of things, is that you can learn from your mistakes, but also learn tips and tricks and things that may work for you that might not work for others. And then share those ideas with others. Twice the caffeine. I've quit going to I'm not going to be from around until I hear you, D14. I've seen some people. Let me see. He says, I'm stuck in a city. Fort Knox, congrats. I love coffee too, Liz. Let me see here. Yeah, even brands like Folgers. Some people say, well, I don't like Folgers and stuff like that. But, so the thing is, if you have a coffee brand that you like, the freeze-dried option is going to be a better option. But if you can get the green beans, and you can find some of this stuff online, I'm telling you, if you dig deeper, you can even go to the company's websites and learn how to process coffee from the green beans. If you guys know what green beans are, they're done processed, they're non-roasted coffee beans. Jeff, that is awesome. Because, it's people have their vices, smoking, drinking, whatever the case may be. Like I said, it's a free country. You can do whatever the heck you want. But there's some health benefits to using other products than some of the other stuff. That's cool, Northern Girl. Northern Girl. This stuff smells good, Northern Girl. I love this stuff, man. It's sweet. I've never had anything like this. Exactly, Dr. D. That's what I'm saying. So when you have the opportunity to pick up things in bulk, like I did with the honey, I bought that 6 pounds of honey. I had the extra money, so I bought it. Honey, as we know, is pretty much something that you can store indefinitely. True raw honey. What's up, Firefly Farm? Firefly Farm. Which is Pretty Woman video. No, this is a sweetgrass. Northern Girl Hobbies sent me this Firefly Farm, if I can just say it. It's a sweetgrass. It's kind of like a sage and some other stuff. I did some research on it. I haven't finished doing it. But the smell is so good, man. The smell is so good. Roger that, S. Moore. But when I do that video, it'll be an intriguing product. It's a product. I'm not going to push, I'm going to have affiliate links, like I said, I'm working with Nutrient Survival. I'm supposed to be doing that video. I'm on my 2nd day of my Nutrient Survival Challenge. I need to do the video for that. I just haven't had the time, and the weather hasn't worked with me in it. I may have to do a different version of that video, but these are products that I'm trying, and if they work for me, they may work for you, or they may not. All I say is when I show you a product on this channel, check it out. If you want, use the code that they're going to give me for the discount. Buy the cheapest thing you can and see how it tastes, or try it out and see if it works for you. If it doesn't, don't ever buy it again. I'm never going to push you to go and say, hey, buy this $1,000, $2,000 thing, because most of us can't afford stuff like that, to be honest with you. I know I can't go out and just drop $2,000 like it's nothing. Usually I try to look for the most affordable things for people. And I know some of the, the freeze-dried products, being Augustin Farms, Nutrient Survival, and all the other companies out there, some are more affordable than others. Some taste better than others. You be the judge. You be the judge. All right. So I think that about wraps it up. Alaska Prepper is trying. He loves it. Lost weight and feels great. Linda, that's what I'm doing too. Alaska Prepper is the one that turned me on to it. And then Becky, his rep, contacted me and wanted to do something with me. They say that me and Alaska Prepper have a lot of we kind of jive. You know what I mean? We're kind of like two peas in a pod per se. So I'm trying it myself. I'm on day 2. I have had nothing but nutrient survival the last 2 days. That's all I've been eating. But I'm going to share that experience with you, so I don't want to let too much of it out when I do the video. But so far, so good. There's some things that I will bring up, but we'll go from there. Exactly, Mylon, I'm ready. And thank you so much for the super chat. You're correct. It will be a lot of hard lessons. My main thing is just being mentally prepared. Thank you, Moon Sprouts. But anyways, let me go ahead and wrap this up. We're already at almost an hour and 15 minutes. I promised Lady Grey that I'd do an hour. So I'll be dropping a video tomorrow. You'll see what it is. And then Thursday night, we'll wrap up the month of July with the final stream of Late Night with Grey at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be for anybody who wants to get any last entries for the Super Chat and Super Sticker the giveaway. Thursday night will be your last opportunity. And we'll go from there. And I've been thinking about what I've been giving away each month, and it seems to be working out well. People seem to like the prizes that I'm giving away because I don't try to give you something cheap. I want to give you something that's valuable that you can use and add to your preps. But other than that, I think that about wraps it up, folks. I truly appreciate every single one of you folks in chat, man. I really do. I really do. You guys spending a little bit of time with me on these live streams and stuff like that. Thank you, D14, for the super sticker. Truly appreciate that. Mods, you guys are wonderful people. Mods on the Discord thing, we're going to try to do a mods only. So whenever we need to have a conversation with just mods only, we're going to do that. But I'll reach out to you guys independently if I got to. Other than that, like I said, thank you all for the super chats, super stickers. Thank you all for spending some time with me and listening to me ramble on. Hopefully you got some value and information on this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, and all that fun stuff like that. But this is GreyMan. I'm out. I'll see you guys on the rebound. God bless, and have a great evening. Thank you.